All right, this is probably going to be one of the most vitally important videos that I ever make to help you as a man so you can actually get what you want out of life. Because what you have to understand is the societal programming that you are stuck in that keeps men weak. It keeps men virtually castrated and not being ambitious, okay, aggressive towards their goals, aggressive in life, or actually a strong, powerful man. Okay, you have been designed and you have been programmed to be weak. And since you've been designed and programmed to be weak by the societal conditionings around you, I feel that it's my duty to actually help you transcend that so you can actually kick ass and take names in life. What does kick ass and take names in life means? Okay, what does that mean? That means we are getting the type of women that we want. Okay, that means we are making the type of money that we want. That means we're actually pursuing our goals. And that means that we are aggressively going after what we want because we can and because we said so. This is a vitally important fact and a vitally important mindset that you need, or you will not be successful. You will not be successful in anything that you do until you adapt this understanding of knowing how to be a man that goes after what he wants. Okay, this is going to be the most attractive trait to women. After this video is over, I also advise you to go down below and check out the MBT webinar, okay, because towards the end, I'm going to show you how this can even help you even further, but nevertheless, we will save that for later, okay? Men have been designed to constantly seek out information and seek out people to tell them what to do because they don't trust themselves and their own masculinity. Okay, so I'm going to explain how this bleeds over and copies into indecisiveness and never taking action with every single thing that you do, and especially how this will ruin your dating life. Okay, the first thing that men don't understand is they have their own internal success compass. Okay, what is an internal success compass? This is the fact that you do not need to be told by other people what to do. Okay, if men have existed on this planet for hundreds or thousands of years, and we're still here, and they didn't have internet back in the day, and they had none of these books to tell you how to live your life, people just live life. Okay, which means that when you're sitting there wondering, scratching your head going, what's the 12-step system to approach the girl? Right? What's the 100-step process to build a great business? Right? All of these information-seeking tactics, what this is this is specifically designed to keep you stuck procrastinating, keep you weak, and keep you not ambitious enough to just go out there and say, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to get what I want because I said so. I'm just going to go out there like I'm doing. So I'm going to give you an example. A lot of guys are constantly wondering like, like in my dating life, what should I say to the girl? What should I text the girl? As if any of this bullshit matters, okay? I'm going to explain to you how I operate every single part of my entire life right now, okay? Let's say I'm completely single and sexless. I'll go out and I'll get 3 girlfriends by the end of the week. So I'll hop on Instagram and I'll DM 20, okay? And then I'll hop on some online dating site and I'll get another 10 to 15, okay? And then, but I'll approach another 10. So, right, so now I got 50 leads to work with that I jammed up within 24 to 48 hours, right? We got 50 leads. Of them, half of the chicks reply. Okay, well now you got 25 chicks that replied. Of them, half them or 2/3 of them are going to give you a number. Okay, so now I got a number. So now I got 12 numbers. Okay, now out of there, another half of them are probably going to go on a date. Okay, so now I got 6 dates lined up, and from there, I could probably be with or sleep with 3 to 4 of them. So I got 3-4 girlfriends by the end of the week. Meanwhile, every single motherfucker out there scratching their head going, what should I text the girl? And all of this bullshit is excuses to not go out and actually take action. When I built my first business, which was CZ Fitness, Casey Zander Fitness, it was CaseyZanderHealth.com when I was young. I did my first $250,000 in sales by the time I was like 21, 22. I didn't have no goddamn mentor. Nobody told me how to sell. I went out there and said, hey, want to get fit? Get this. Want to do this? Get this. So like, I'm not trying to talk too fast so you don't understand this at a level that you need to. I'm trying to explain to you that this shit in life, right? People want you second guessing yourself. People want you living in indecisiveness. People want you procrastinating, not taking action. People want you to not feel good enough. Do you understand this? So there's 3 topics we need to address so you can be the guy who kicks ass and takes names in 2023 and gets what you want. The first thing is trusting your own internal success compass. The second thing is actually understanding that you are given God-given masculine intuition. What is masculine intuition? Well, I'm going to tell you something. In 100 BC, okay, or in 1547, or in 1620, I don't care what year you want to say, people did not have the mystery method guide of flirting. Okay, people did not have, like you got to understand, people had their own intuition. you just being a human were given God-given intuition to help you navigate life. The second you trust your God-given masculine intuition to be rational, to make decisions, okay, to be decisive, to start taking action in life, you will start to accumulate successes for yourself. And people are going to scratch their head and ask you how you did it. Okay, but the truth is you didn't do anything fancy. You are literally operating within the creative aspects of what it is when you're a human. Like, this is the truth. You got to go after and you got to get what you want out of life. It is your duty to go after and get what you want out of life. Most guys sit back on their internet and at home and they sit there and they smoke weed and they drink and they just let life pass them by completely. If you're in that aspect of stagnation, I'm going to tell you this, you will not be fulfilled. Which leads me to point number 3. Okay, you need to have the mindset that what you do and what you say, I don't care if you're operating with a woman, I don't care if you're operating in business, I don't care if you're operating in negotiation, I don't care what it is you're trying to do. You need to have the mindset and the mentality and the swagger and the confidence and the conviction with everything that you say, that what you say is default correct because I said so. If I walk up to a girl and I say, hey, you're cute, I want your number, that is default correct what I should have said in that aspect because I said so. Okay, that's the mentality women look for, is if you have conviction and self-belief. If you have conviction and self-belief, you can walk up and say whatever the hell you want because you're operating within your intuition that says what I do and what I say is default correct because I say so. And if you say that it isn't correct because you said so about me, I can tell you to get fucked because I trust me more than I trust you. Do you understand? Do you understand that you as a man get to control your own successes when you can reject the societal programming? Okay, here's a good test. Here's a good litmus test for this. If everybody is doing it, if everybody's doing one thing, it's probably best, like if you want to just completely bypass the competition, fuck up all the competition and get what you want, it is 100% best if you just basically do 90, like if you do the opposite of everybody else. So all of my friends, when they went out and they buried themselves in fucking credit card debt, and they buried themselves in student loans when they were 18. I didn't go to college, right? I started a business. So they're all doing that because you're supposed to and you're supposed to play it safe. Meanwhile, I'm stacking cash, okay? When everybody is taught that you're supposed to go and you're supposed to get a specific job and a specific career and this is all you do, like I was hustling with different entrepreneurial endeavors, making money, okay? When everybody was saying, oh, you know, you need to be the XYZ guy with XYZ status with XYZ going for you, or you can or can't get girls. Dude, when I was 18, 19, I had 5-6 grand in my bank account, broke. I was talking to chicks whenever I would want to, and I would like, it was not hard to pull because I walked in with the mindset, I want to get to know you. So if you operate that it's default correct because you said so, you're going to win. But here's the truth about all this. Most men don't do anything. You are not doing enough in life. Like if you actually want to know how to get ahead, the truth is you're probably not doing a whole hell of a lot. Like when I was building my businesses, I'm hustling 12 hours a day when I'm in my early 20s. When I wanted to get laid or I wanted to get a girl, I'm asking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different girls that week on a date. No one's giving me no scripts to do this. No one's telling me any of this. I'm calling them up on the phone. Hey, you free? Hey, want to chat? Hey, you want to go grab ice cream? Let's go do something. Well, here's this guy in front of them asking them to do something like most of you haven't done a single approach the whole year. Most of you haven't done anything. So the more you start talking and interacting with people, the better off you're going to get ahead. Here's the other thing that nobody teaches you. Skill sets compound. What does skill sets that compound at? What does that mean? That means when you start getting micro successes in your life, that shit adds up. So I'm going to tell you this. When I closed 300 fitness sales in a row, right, talking to people on the phone, okay, when I went back into my CRM when my first business was in fitness and I closed out 300 deals verbally where people gave me money over the phone, bam, I will give you money, bam. Do you understand that when you get good at talking to people, I can copy paste that into anything? It's not just selling. It's when you talk to a girl, you have competency skills to deal with human dynamics, okay? When you talk to a friend, you have competency skills to see what they're going through. When you're interacting with people in the world, you are a social level and a caliber level above them because you have done the work. Most of you don't do anything until you actually start doing stuff. Like everyone wants to know, like you want to mentally masturbate with the success habits and the books. Dude, I have not read it. Like I read maybe a book a year. Why? Because I'm doing stuff. The more you start to do, the more you get ahead. And there's no better teacher than there's nothing better than learned experience because you've lived through stuff and did stuff. So men, what you need to do is you need to take your goddamn balls back, You need to stop acting like a bitch, and you need to realize that society has you stuck in a perpetual trap, right? If you want to go to a bar or a club and you think you're at least cool enough or hot enough or you're at least a good enough guy to where you should be able to talk to a chick, go walk up to 10 girls, say, hey, you're cute, I want to grab a drink with you. Or hey, let's talk for a little bit. But do you see how like you're just saying stuff, you're operating, you're doing instead of thinking. There's no hesitancy with tonality, you're just doing. And then she has the right to reject you or say no, and if that's cool, that's chill. Right? But when you start operating like, I need leads, I need volume, I need to do stuff. When I wanted to build a fitness business, like I need 50 to 100 different leads to talk to, so hopefully I can close 5 to 10 of them. Right? When I'm interacting with women, I need 50 different girls to talk to, so that way I can go on 5 to 20 dates. Depending on how the math works out and depending on how busy I am versus how busy they are. Start adding it into your life. You need volume, you need hustle. If you're a guy where you're driving to the same goddamn occupation every day, you're going home, doing the exact same thing, cooking the exact same food, and then you just go to bed, where in the hell do you think that you're actually going to do anything different or get ahead? You're not going to. So this is like the operative, creative success engine that you need as a man to get ahead. Here's what I advise you to do. I hope that this video motivated you and inspired you to do one thing. Number one is be an action taker, but number two, go down below and check out the MBT webinar. The reason why I want you to do that is because nobody told me how to create MBT. I had to create it, which leads me to the 3 points I just told you in this video. Internal success compass, right? Masculine intuition and default correct because I said so. I was following my masculine intuition and the default mentality that MBT was the correct process because I said so. And because I watched this work with 3,000 other guys, because I have a whole community of guys saying this is the shit, this kicks ass. I've had guys get married in this group. I've had guys get girlfriends in this group. I've had guys adapt the mindset where they went on to build 6 and 7 figure businesses. I have seen guys succeed with this. You need to go down below and be an action taker one more step, and you need to go and watch that because not only is it a life-changing presentation, you're going to see how success is possible for a guy just like you too. Hit this like button, comment and subscribe. Don't be weak, and we'll see you in the next one.